Welcome to Cory's Conscious Living. Hi guys, do you want to be in the cat club? Do you know what the cat club is? HEIDI, Cherry and VAYA have an exclusive club for members to come and join. It's $7 a month. Every 7th of the month you get 3 exclusive HEIDI, Cherry and VAYA stories that only you get to listen to. No one else that's not in the club gets to get these stories, so they're very special. If you want to know more about it, get a guardian or your mum and dad to help you to look at the link below the video to check out the cat club. Namaste, my little friend. Enjoy your story. Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Make sure that you're laying down and you're comfortable in your bed. And everything is just right. Tucker and Leo were at the dog park. They were playing Frisbee with some other dog that they'd met. She was called Sheila. While Tucker was playing Frisbee, Leo was actually just stood at the side of the dog park. He'd sniffed around a little bit, smelt a few different patches on the grass, decided that he really wasn't in the mood, and therefore he'd just kind of stand to the side. That way, hopefully, the other dogs would leave him alone and he wouldn't have to interact with anybody. So annoying, he thought to himself. But Tucker, no, he was different. He was out there, bounding around all over the place, slavering all over the dog balls, slavering all over the grass, grabbing a hold of the Frisbees and running around with them like a crazy dog. What Leo didn't know was Tucker was having quite an experience out there. It happened twice, and Tucker was like, "I don't get it. I don't get what's going on." But he didn't say anything to Leo straight away. He just kind of kept running around, and he'd be his normal self, and then all of a sudden, he'd be running around, and he was a very different dog. Sheila was running with the Frisbee. She dropped it as if to say to Tucker, "Come and pick it up. Come and play with it. Let's like wrestle with it and play with it and have fun with it." Tucker said, I'm coming. He went bounding over to where Sheila had dropped the Frisbee. Sheila said to him, "It's your turn. Take your time. You go ahead, grab a hold of it, and I'll run after you, and I'll chase you all over the dog park." Tucker said, I'm coming. I got it. I've got it. It happened again. Tucker this time dropped the Frisbee very quickly. "Did you hear that?" he said to Sheila. "Something really strange is happening. It's really, really strange. I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, I just feel very strange and very different. And you know that blonde little puppy over there, that really cute little puppy that smells so nice. She smells delicious. She smells just like candy. She smells like goldfish, but no, not goldfish, but like, Swedish fish, that's it. Oh, she smells just like them chewy Swedish fish. And I just want to bite her, and I just want to eat her, and I just want to chomp all over and lick on her and slaver her, and she's just delicious. But every time I bite this Frisbee, I don't want to do that anymore, and I start to talk really funny. Watch. I'm going to do it, Sheila, watch. It happened twice already, and I was like, no. Because, I'm not the smartest dog in the dog park. But I was like, no, something doesn't feel right. But I didn't know what it was, so I just dropped it, and then all of a sudden, I was my normal self again. But watch this, Sheila, watch this. Tucker grabbed a hold of the Frisbee. He bit it and started talking very, very posh. Can you tell? Is it just me in my head? Tucker was saying. Is it me in my head, or am I talking very differently? I feel very different. In fact, I don't even know why I'm chewing on this pathetic, smelly, horrible, slimy Frisbee. This Frisbee is like the lowest of the low. I would never normally find myself playing with a Frisbee like this. I'd much rather sit and read a book and have a cup of tea. And I'm much more distinguished normally in my daily life. Tucker was going on and on with all of this kind of strange, weird, bizarre conversation that was coming out of his mouth. Sheila was not taking it serious at all. She was just rolling about on the dog park floor, laughing at his misery. Tucker said to her, "What are you laughing at, you silly dog? I'm telling you that I don't know where I am or what I'm feeling like right now. I'm telling you something very serious, my dear. I'm telling you that this is not right. Something is very wrong, and I don't feel like my normal self. My paws look very different, and my head feels very different, and my whole entire body is saying, why am I holding on to this disgusting Frisbee?" Sheila just kept laughing some more. Tucker dropped the Frisbee out of his mouth. "See? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Or was it just me? Was it just me that's going a bit nuts? Or did you hear it? I'm like a completely different dog. I don't know what's happening, Sheila. I'm going to go tell Leo because you're obviously no good. You're not helping me at all." Sheila was just rolling about, cracking herself up, laughing. Tucker picked up the Frisbee and walked down to Leo. Of course he had to pick it up in his mouth. And he started talking to Leo. "Oh, Leo, old chap. Oh my gosh, it's been such a long time since we've been together and I've seen you." Leo looked very confused at Tucker. He said, "Tucker, I'm not in the mood." "Oh, not in the mood for what? And why are you calling me Tucker? My name is not Tucker. It's Franklin. Franklin the First." Leo said, "What? Tucker, what are you talking about? And why are you talking in a really weird voice like that?" Tucker dropped the Frisbee. "It's so weird, Leo. Leo, something really weird is happening. It's like a magical spell has taken over me or something. I'm not myself. I'm not myself. You know that blonde puppy over there that I always want to eat? The one that smells like Swedish fish? The one that's so delicious? Well, I'm not even... I swear, Leo, I swear, when I put that Frisbee in my mouth, I don't want to eat her anymore. And what's weird, Leo, is I feel very, very different inside. Like, this dog park is really dirty, and I love this dog park. This dog park's full of dog poops and dog pees, and it smells so delicious, and it's got so many different flavours and different variations of poop, and I just love it here. I want to roll on the ground, and I want to just bounce around and pee on that tree, and pee on that tree, and pee on that tree, and I just want to be myself and possibly chew on a little tiny puppy if they come in and they're new and they don't know I'm going to chew on them, but I won't eat them, I promise." But then I was like, I picked up the Frisbee twice when I was playing with Sheila over there, and Sheila's absolutely useless. She's no good at all. Sheila's just laughing. Look, she's still laughing. Tucker turned around and looked over where Sheila was. Leo looked at Sheila. She was still rolling around laughing. "I wonder if she's got something in on this. I wonder if... Oh, it is her Frisbee. I bet you any money that Sheila's played some kind of trick on me. She's played some kind of witchcrafty pooey, chicky, wooey, like she's put a spell on that Frisbee. And I wonder if she's really normally attracted to those doggies that talk like Franklin." Leo said, "I don't know what you're talking about. Who on earth is Franklin? I have hives just thinking about this." Tucker said, "Franklin? I don't know. I don't know who he is. He's like my alter ego. He's like, I bite on this Frisbee and I turn into Franklin. Watch!" Tucker picked up the Frisbee with his mouth. His eyes got really big. And then he looked at Leo and said, "Oh, old chap, I tell you, I have this very, very good potion type cream at home that's very good for hives. Sometimes I get hives underneath my armpits. And sometimes if I have a certain type of dog food and my mother buys me the wrong type, and it's very, 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 very tasty, but at the same time it's got gluten in it, and I am gluten intolerant, and I will come out in hives. And when I do come out in hives, I use this potion, and this potion-y lotion, put it on my armpits, and I feel so much better. The next time I'm at the dog park, I will bring you some of the lotion to try, old chap." Leo just opened his mouth really wide, and his tongue fell out to the left side, and he was like, "What on earth am I watching?" Tucker dropped the Frisbee really quick. Did you see? It's so bizarre, Leo. It's like, who the heck is Franklin? And who is he with his fancy gluten? I can't even say it. Tucker, me as Tucker, can't even say that word. I don't even know what it is. I only like normal dog food. Who knows anything about that weird stuff? I just don't get it, Leo. I feel all strange inside, Leo. I think I'm going to faint. Tucker laid down on the ground and started panting really fast as if he really was going to faint. Leo said, "Tucker, you're not allowed to faint. I'm the only one who faints. There must be some explanation. There must be something going on here." Tucker said with his tongue hanging out, "I don't know what it is. I can't think about it. All I can think is this is just a spell. It's a spell. You know, like when you make those dolls and you poke them with pins. I think Sheila's got it in for me. I think Sheila don't like Tucker. I think Sheila likes Franklin. And that's why she's laughing so much. She thinks it's so funny. I bet it's because she's jealous because I've got a girlfriend. I always knew Sheila liked me a lot, but I didn't realise she liked me this much. What am I going to do?" Tucker was trying to suck up all the slaver that was falling out of his mouth because his tongue was sticking out of his mouth, and he was just upset. He didn't know what to do. It was very, very, very bizarre. Tucker and Leo just stared at each other. Leo scratched his head with his paw as if to say, "I have no clue." Just thinking about it was making Leo get uneasy and anxious and agitated. Leo started to pace. Tucker said, "Oh, Leo, don't pace. I'm sure we'll figure it out. When Leo paces, that means he's going to start to have some kind of an allergic reaction. Leo said to Tucker, Just bite it. Put it in your mouth one more time. Let me just see if I can figure this out. Maybe Franklin knows." "Hey," said Tucker. "Tucker'll know, not Franklin. Well, I'm not that smart, but okay, it's worth a try." Tucker grabbed a hold of the Frisbee, and he put it in his mouth once again and sat down in front of Leo and started talking. "What is it, chappie? What would you like to know? You know, I really would like to get out of this horrible, horrendous dog park. It smells disgusting. I would rather go somewhere where they have flowers. I like to garden, you know. I like to pick my flowers myself and put them in a lovely vase and sit down with a cup of chai tea and drink my chai tea while I look at the flowers and think to myself, wow, I'm such an amazing gardener. But you know, there's no flowers in this park at all. All there is poop. Poop, poop, poop." Leo said to Franklin, "Do you know anything about what's going on?" Franklin said, "What do you mean?" Leo said, "Why are you all of a sudden here? And why do you turn up somehow, weirdly, every time the Frisbee is in Tucker's mouth? And yet when he drops the Frisbee, he turns back into Tucker." "Who is Tucker?" "Tucker is my brother, and you are impersonating. No. Impersonating? No. You're an imposter, said Leo. You're an imposter, Franklin. You don't belong here in Tucker's body in this dog park. Banished. Be banished. Franklin said, What on earth are you talking about? I'm no imposter. I'll have you up for charges. I'll have you arrested by the magistrates. How dare you try and diminish my name and my reputation? How dare you even assume such a thing? I am Franklin the First, and I will not be challenged in this way, Leo said to Tucker. Tucker, drop the Frisbee. Tucker dropped the Frisbee. Oh, Leo, what are we going to do? It's awful. Leo said, We're going home. That's what we're going to do. We're going home, and you're not going to touch that Frisbee ever, 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 ever again. And you can stay away from Sheila at the same time. She's bad news, is that Sheila. Sheila was laid up at the top of the hill on the dog park, with her paws crossed at the front, slyly watching everything that was going on. Look at her, said Leo. She's up to something. We're going home, Tucker. Tucker said, I want to go home. I don't like it here at this dog park anymore. Next time we go out and we go to the dog park, I'm not touching anything, Leo. I'm not touching any of the balls. I'm not sniffing any doggy butts. I'm not going to bite on any little puppies. I'm not chewing on any of the balls. I'm not doing anything, Leo. I'm just going to keep to myself and maybe pee on a few trees. That's it. And that's all I'm ever going to do, because this was really awful. It was really scary, and I really don't like Franklin the First. Leo said, Come on, we're going home, and we're not coming back to this dog park for a long time, and we're staying away from Sheila. Leo and Tucker walked away from the Frisbee. It was pink with gold trim. Looked like an ordinary Frisbee. Didn't look anything special at all. But it was, obviously. There was something very strange about that Frisbee. And Sheila. What was Sheila up to? The dogs walked all the way home. When they got home, they had a big drink of water out of the toilet, settled down on their dog bed, and Leo had to hug on Tucker for quite some time. Tucker was a little bit distraught. What a horrible day! Horrible day! It was so horrible, Leo. It was so horrible. I just can't forget about it. What if Franklin comes out whenever he feels like it? Leo said, Don't you worry. You're going to be just fine. The dogs eventually fell fast asleep and forgot all about Franklin the First. The end.